Good evening. City councilors want an unbiased opinion on what needs to be done to cut down on this wave of police shootings.
Tonight's city council meeting was heated as councilors called for more scrutiny on APD, and some people called for the chief to resign. News 13's Alex Tomlin was there, and she joins us now live in the Newsplex.
Dean, Diane, tonight we learned APD has already shelled out $60 grand for an independent review of the 18 police shootings over the past 18 months.
Just to stand by and not do anything and not look at this issue, I don't think that's an option. I think we have to look at it.
City councilors Debbie O'Malley and Ken Sanchez went into tonight's meeting wanting an independent review of APD. Public Safety Director Darren White said APD is already on it.
We've done exactly what they've asked.
The department paid an independent Washington firm to evaluate recent officer-involved shootings, and boy, has that firm found flaws.
There will be up to 40 recommendations.
The chief explained to councilors what that means.
Primarily centered around training for members of the Albuquerque Police Department, as well as some other internal operational changes.
But for family members of people shot and killed in the past year and a half, this study isn't enough.
Major Schultz is refusing to do his job. He needs to be removed from his position. I would suggest you ask for his resignation immediately.
Alan Gomez was killed last month. Officers said they thought he was brandishing a gun. His sister told councilors.
Alan held nothing more than a black plastic spoon in his hand. So I beg you, councilors, please help the citizens to stand up to a chief who has driven fear into the hearts of the people and who does not hold his officers accountable for their obvious misuse of power.
Chris Torres was shot in the back 3 times after police went to arrest him for a road rage incident. Officers say he grabbed one of their guns.
We cannot allow this type of conduct to continue in our police department.
Chris's brother Daniel also made a call for action.
The Department of Justice has to be holding.
Councilor Dan Lewis agrees.
That the city of Albuquerque needs a review or investigation or review by the Department of Justice, and I'm beginning to wonder if that is exactly what we might need.
The mayor's second in command responded quickly.
I would just caution any consideration of inviting federal intervention has a lot of implications that may have unintended consequences.
Public Safety Director White says he's already called in the feds, and soon the DOJ will be looking at the new independent study. He says he and the chief are very concerned about the wave of violent encounters.
It keeps me awake at night. I can tell you that, Alex. We think about this, and this is something the chief and I work on every day.
That study will be made public this week. The chief says an internal investigation also identified 17 policies that he thinks needs to be changed. Diane?
Okay, Alex, many family members at tonight's meeting also bashed recent comments made by police officers online. Trey Economidi killed a suspect earlier this year, then was suspended after it surfaced that he had listed his occupation on Facebook as human waste disposal. Detective Pete Dwyer is now on desk duty for his rants on Twitter and MySpace and his play on Economidi's joke where he listed his job, oxygen thief removal technician.